Hi, everybody. I'm speaking to one of our clients, Tom. Now, I called Tom to sort his email out. Tom, how long have you been with us now, Tom?
Well, I think we first made contact with each other in about April time.
April,
Yeah,
yeah. So about 6 months. Tom
yeah,
still hadn't sorted his email out. And I was asking Tom how it was going and the difference his website's made to his business. And I said, Tom, do you mind if I get this on video? I've got to capture this. So I'm going to have a bit of a chat with Tom about his business before we do the email stuff, which is great. So let's go right back, Tom. So originally, Tom, before you got in touch with us, which was through Facebook, wasn't it?
yeah. It was how the algorithm works. I'd put an advert around where your business is based, and it returned your advert to me.
Yeah.
Because I'd just set up a website myself, just playing at the idea, and then I saw that your advert came up about a health check, and we went from there. That's how we got in contact.
That was the health check, wasn't it? Yeah, because your original website was self-built. We won't say by who, but it was one of these templated ones, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't doing any good at all. I mean, it existed, but nobody knew it was there. It got. I mean, to be fair, it got us down the right path. That was the way to go forward from the other marketing drills techniques that we'd used before. We pay per lead, and I wanted to get away from that. And then so it's get and that's how we got in touch with yourself. Health chat.
So how much were your leads costing you when you were paying for the leads?
It was taking 40% of my earnings at one point through one of the sites because the leads would be filled in incorrectly. Completely wrong job titles that were being put on there, and then they trying to. I mean, obviously, you can claim the money back through the site because of the adverts, but they such a lot of messing around trying to follow up call centres. It just wasn't worth it. I was getting frustrated with it.
Yeah.
It's just a nightmare.
So when you decided to go for a new website, what was the outcomes that you were looking for from that new website? What was it you wanted from it?
Wanted more leads for less money than what it was costing us, obviously, because that was scamless at 40%, which it has done, by the way. far more cost effective. Also, look, it's a lot more professional for the business as well, because you're advertising, you're selling yourself really, rather than having to explain, just cold calling someone through a lead through a website. The customer is actually wanting to do business with you because they can see, the equipment you've got, testimonials that you've done before, and it's all there in front of them. It's a far easier process.
So it's building up that trust straight away.
Yeah.
And also, it's not just about trust; it's about credibility.
Yes.
Because it's showing you as professional. We'll show the website in a minute. I'll share it. I'll do a screen share with it. I've got it up. There was another specific objective you wanted from the new website, wasn't there?
Yeah, we wanted to go for the commercial grounds maintenance side of things, because it's long-term sustainable work, and we've achieved that with two clients now. Gone from having just one client in that area of work to two with, one of them's got 8 business parks. To the point now where I've got to employ people because Mike and It's Easy and Gemma have they've achieved a lot for us with putting the website together properly. It made my life easier because it was, like I said before, the client came to me based on what was on that website, what had been presented there, and it'll pay dividends for years. This now.
Yeah. So that one client has got 8 properties. So that's you, and that was through your website, wasn't it? The inquiry was actually
through the website, and that was with that was an organic search that I believe it typed in for gardening companies in Manchester, and we came through following the process of setting the website of the directories and stuff. It brought us up there in the reviews from other customers. It brought us up there on Google. It phoned up the office phone, assisted out with the call, and then we went from there. And and to be honest, the client said, we don't just get shop around for different price. As long as we get a good relationship with somebody, that's it then. As long as you do what you say you're going to do, we don't mess people about, and you can't argue with that. It's great.
No, not at all, not at all. So, yeah, a lot of I mentioned this on the Facebook Live last night, and some people are nervous about moving the websites because they think it's going to be a lot of work involved. They think it's going to be complicated. How did you find the process?
Piece of cake, because all you have to do is just look at. I mean, just look at my experience. We've got now. I was having a discussion with my dad, part of another company, that next year we're probably going to have to spend virtually nothing on marketing now because we've got everything done. I mean, you can't put a price on the stress-free life, can you? Because you're the experts at CZ. You know exactly what you're talking about. Proof's there. I mean, I'm much happier now. just on faith. Honestly, it works.
Keep going. It's brilliant. Yeah, so I mean, I've got to add one of the things that you did that was smart, and I tell a lot of people about this on my discovery calls. I actually refer to your website because there's two things for me. You identify other people's strengths and you use them. The photographer, rather than using stock images, which is something we recommend. So you invested in the photographer. That's not. Well, when I say that's not cheap. It's not overly expensive, but it's a cost, isn't it? I mean, you pay for the website, and you pay for photography, and then again, you were looking at other people's strengths because you used our copywriter, didn't you? Which Gemma kind of took the information from you and managed that side as well. So you used the copywriting, and I do remember actually because one of the processes when the websites come back, and I did a bit of a review on yours. It was just after it had gone live actually, and I'd realised that there was some missed information that we could have had, which actually was around the commercial. So I don't know if you remember. I can't remember if I told you about it.
Yeah, you sent me a message about it. You sorted it for me. Great.
Yeah. So we sorted it, which might have been getting the commercial deal in. Just joking. But so I always kind of explain to people that you're a smart gardener and you're different because you do invest in yourself and your business, which a lot of gardeners and tradesmen don't. You wouldn't believe it. So doing that has actually paid dividends. So you've now got the commercial contracts coming in. You now have to employ staff. You've reduced your marketing fees. Yeah. What more can we say?
Exactly. It's great, but it's unbelievable. Like it's like living a dream now. Honestly, it's because it's like a well-oiled machine now. It's the work's there. Don't have to think about it. It's like I don't know, like a kid at Christmas.
So let's just share your site and have a quick tour around it because we'd be a bit remiss to do that. So here's the site. So what I really like about this is obviously the nice green colours. You know exactly what it is that you do when you hit the site. You didn't splash out on a big logo. That's one of the things we talked about. So we just used a text-based logo, which was absolutely fine because and this is what kind of draws people in. So we can see that you've got the equipment, to deal with the larger gardens, large scales, and the commercial, and then as it's kind of going scrolling through the banner, it kind of just shares that little story, doesn't it? And then when they scroll down, straight into kind of the information with your keywords in there. So it says exactly who you are, where you are, and your call to actions are quite strong as well. So they can click on and go straight, to book the consultation. And yours, I've got this, actually takes them to the calendar, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very effective calendar.
Yeah, so they can automatically book it in. No conversations have got to be had, which is pretty much what we've done on our site as well, which is really smart. And then you were one of the first as well to do this. I'll go down a little bit more. So this is a really nice picture again. So it shares you and your dad. So it's really nice and personable. And then where is it? Up here, you were one of our first clients to actually use the WhatsApp as well and the chat on WhatsApp. Now again, you wanted to use that. Will you tell them why you wanted to use WhatsApp?
Sorry, say again, mate.
You let everybody know why you wanted WhatsApp on there. It's quite smart why you wanted it.
Yeah, because if somebody's got any questions, specific questions about jobs that they're inquiring about, they can connect with you instantly and get an instant response. It pings up on your phone. They're not waiting around, and quite often I've found in the past that people just want, the time poor. They want something doing as soon as possible, and if that's a quicker way of them communicating with you, it's a great tool to have the WhatsApp feature.
Yeah, and you also wanted them to have the facility, didn't you, to send you pictures? So if they wanted a roughly
job to quote, yeah, it's because quite often you can. I mean, I've done it hundreds of times this year alone, where I've been at a quote a job just based on the photographs and agree a price, virtually on a WhatsApp message. Because obviously the phone was that busy at ringing. You need every avenue possible they can contact you, the customers.
Yeah, cool. And then it's very clear on the navigation, a little bit about you guys, more pictures as well. So you can see the benefits here of a professional photographer. I mean, they are great pictures, aren't they? Really good.
Oh, Paul did a great job. It was a hot day as well when he did that.
Yeah, it was lockdown as well, wasn't it? So you were socially distanced from him as well.
Yeah.
And then here we've got all your services. So again, each one's really designed for Google. Each service, and then the testimonials for social proof as well. So a nice, clean site, very easy to navigate, and I'm delighted to say really successful for you. Oh, I'm so pleased for you, Tom. You deserve it. You really do, really do. So that's why I had to get on and just share it and do a video for everybody. So yeah, guys, this is Tom Fennell. So anybody in the Manchester area looking for garden services, commercial or residential, does both, or indeed any gardeners looking for employment now, get in touch with Tom. His details are here for you. Thanks, Tom. I really appreciate that.
Thanks, mate.
And I'm going to stop the recording right now. Stop sharing.